level ranked or just start playing best of threes. I don't really care which. Let's start off with a low level ranked while I wait for somebody to show up. Maybe they'll have a particular deck they want to see or whatever. Hey, Goblin Lackey just followed me on Twitter. That's big hop. This hand's solid. It's not the nuts, but it's solid. It'd be good versus most non-aggressive things, so we just don't want to see a mountain or a plains. We want to see, like, forest. That's not good. Have to hold up the Spell Pierce here and just hope that we don't get Curious Obsession. Wrecked. Probably can't win from here. Very likely just too far behind now. I'm gonna try to bait out... Oh. I was gonna try to bait out a Merfolk Trickster before I just jammed this. Don't think this card's very good in this deck. It's obviously really good in the mirror. Should have also drawn your card before you played that. I have a sleep, so if we can fade counter spells, we can still win this game pretty easily, I think. Blocks. Draw a land, we don't have to worry about a counter spell. It's not a land. It's almost a guarantee that they will have a land. So I guess we can't attack. Just have to hope our Wizard's Retort and Spell Pierce is good enough. Don't know if this game can be won from here. Probably too far behind at this point. Yeah. Just had to hit lands. Wasn't able. Alright, I'll just go ahead and cast it and let them win. They also have this Siren Storm Tamer that can counterspell sleep as well. A lot of people don't know that though. But I mean, like, we're just obviously dead. So one bad thing about the mono blue mirror is honestly just obsession and stuff that matters. Most cards don't matter. Wonder if they played around that Spell Pierce on turn 1 or if they accidentally drew the card. Sand's solid, but we're on the draw, which sucks. Aggressive deck, which is what we're weak versus. Do we really not have anything else, sir? odd. Yeah, you can do it, deck. Draw us the land that we've always dreamed of. It's not a land. Not a land. Cards aren't bad. Yeah. This thing can't really attack anymore, so this is pretty easy. Not where I want to be. Please land? Sometimes your decks just don't like you. I guess we just lose. A million things just kill us now. The game wasn't really losable if we didn't land that turn. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Guess I'll prevent 4. That way, top deck heroic intervention isn't too brutal later. Still not a land. We might get there with an attack. Nope. And yes. We have 8 life. So we're just gonna pass. Load up the tricksters now. Play you, pop you, and then retort that. We're not dead, we're just not happy. A lot of things still kill us now. Not drawing a land 100% kills us. We're very likely dead anyway. Well, we're dead. We did our best to play around things. We drew 23 cards, just couldn't play our spells. This is an awful start to Arena Night. Could have played the Tempest Gen on one of those turns, I guess, instead of trying to force ourselves to hit land drops. Just don't think we win without hitting the land drops, though. It's probably the weakest hand we've had so far. Yes, another mono blue hand. We have no 1-drop this time. Our hand's pretty weak right now. Hopefully they at least play around Spell Pierce. Yay, they did. See if we can resolve this. Good chance that we don't. Or that they have their own fixture or whatever, but not super worried about that if they do. Alright, well we can't block, so I guess we have to attack. I think we pass here. Try to do some blocking. Don't really care about dive down too much. If they use double dive down to save these, I'll actually consider that a win. Fine. Guess we're dead. We're not dead. Should have attacked with this, that was a play mistake. Don't have the third. Oh, I want to block. Unfortunate. We have the same cards, we're just not drawing them. I won't waste any more time in this game. Alright, well. It's pretty early to be wanting your next paper standard deck. I don't even know what's in guild yet. I've not saw anything to make me think you just shouldn't be playing black-green. We lost every dice row and had mono medium hands. This hand is not good for a mirror. Oh, it's not a mirror. That's probably fine then. JK. Considerably less fine than I thought. Well. Hun. Guess I'm supposed to play this and just look for a choop or something.
I didn't think you helped meet my newest friend.
None of those seem real. Oh, they drew all 4 of these. Solid. That's not beatable. It's actually pretty easily beatable. We just have to draw 1 card. We have 3 of them. Can we get 2 draw steps to draw 1 of 3 cards? Nope. Can theoretically gain 12 life this turn and have a blocker. Guess that's going to the graveyard. Guess I should do this first.
You can't stop nature.
Might want to just take a forest. Will in fact just take the forest. I punted, by the way, I think. No, I didn't punt because I knew I was using Vivian. So we're going to leave that one on the library, and then we're going to tuck this one. I don't want to draw that card, but I want to make sure this has 4 power for blocking. And all of a sudden, I have the biggest board. Hey, Pelt Collector. That card spiked recently. We're choosing to keep that Pelt Collector, too. That's peculiar to me. I would think that Pelt Collector was a dead card here. You lose 2 of your things to do a little bit of damage to that and make me lose 1 thing? That doesn't feel worth it to me. It technically protect its loyalty, but I don't even care about its loyalty.
I'm a survivor. No one knows the wilds like I do.
Take the chew. It could be. I have no idea what'll be their next standard. If you made me judge it just based on the cards that have been spoiled so far, I would say just play green black still. Yeah, the red green cards look nice. That's for sure.
The wilds are my shield.
Is it my graveyard? Oh, double J-Light Ranger? Yes, please. Nope. I want to tap this and 2 green. I don't want that. Yes, I'm throwing away removal spells now. That's how little I respect mono green. Removal spells? Don't need them. I'll leave that. No attack. We're at 30 life. Versus an opponent who had turn 3 Steel Leaf, turn 4 Steel Leaf, turn 5 Steel Leaf, turn 6 Steel Leaf. It's kind of impressive. I don't think I care about this card. We'll do this first. Leave that on top. Because I want that.
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
No attack. Have you been liking the Doom Whisperer a lot? I've not been playing it. That's Galta. Galta's not bigger than our Wild Growth Walker. Don't know what our opponent's looking for when his cards aren't as big as our Wild Growth Walker. Excuse me.
Balance comes.
Guess I'll take this one. You can go to the graveyard. I don't know why you're looking at our creatures. You have no attack. You have no reasonable attack.
Come to me.
Technically, get a Merfolk Branchwalker back. Nah. Just waiting for this Vivian to ultimate, and then I'm going to win the game. That is my current plan. Just wait a few turns and win the game. Nightmare's kind of cool. I mean, I don't know them. Probably. I want this one. Thank you.
Balance comes.
I'll take that. But I had more to cast. They've came in chat a few times, but I don't know a lot about them other than the chat that I've had. Silent Striker. Hey, we won a dice row. The hand's reasonable, but not great. Turn 4 Carnage, nice. I think MTG Max used to stream. Is that the first game we've won out of 4? We're 1 of 3 right now. This is the fog stuff. Oh no, it's Merfolk. We might be able to beat Merfolk. Certainly going to go ahead and kill that before they have any type of protection or start getting any triggers. Who gives a... Alright, well, that's kind of rude, Murph, but okay. They play Deep Water, we can Vivian and kill it, which is nice. They play Cumena, we can Contempt it, which is nice. If they play Bad Merfolk, we can ignore it and just play Vivian. So Cumena. We have to kill Cumena. It's like one of the only merfolks I would kill in that spot. So we have a Druid of the Cow that can even block. Probably will be playing Vivian and ticking it up next turn. Don't think there's much that would cause me not to do that. Creatures with +1/+1 counters can't be blocked. Yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna Vivian up. Look for a Choop or something.
You can't stop nature.
Yeah, we'll accept Carnage as tribute. Ooh. They're pretty good cards that they played that time.
Come to me.
Guess I'm gonna take this because I don't really need to land. I don't know if I want to cast it though. I think having just a 1/3 blocker is better than a elf. 3 attacks later, they're dead. Yeah, turn 4 Carnage can do work, especially when you're on the play. Pretty happy with my turn 6 one. We'll struggle versus another Cumena this game, which is why I was really wanting a way to kill this, but who knows? Maybe they don't have it. Or maybe we draw Finality and we don't have to worry about it.
I'm not losing everything again. Meet my newest friend.
I'm gonna be greedy and take this one. I'm actually gonna kill this now too. No, I'm not. Enough blockers now that I'll go ahead and play this as well. No attack. That's a good one. Three lands elf. Yeah.
I've seen squirrels hit.
Agreed. Agreed. Agreed.
The wilds are my shield.
Guess I'll take that. Boom. They don't want to play versus the second Carnage. What was that? The 5th game we played? We'll play a few more of those. Actually, no. Let's just go ahead and jump into an event. I think this is the list. Yeah, this is the list I want. What the heck? I gotta go all the way back through this? It's weird. Get coiled, pal. Lost to Dastro. Keepable hand. Meandering River. This is not the type of hand we would want versus that type of deck. Sure. I don't care if they syncopate. And I don't really care if they Clarion either. I was really hoping we'd hit a Lando for the Karn. Well, I'm going to lose my game, I think. Feel pretty far behind if they have Deafening Clarion. And of course they do, I mean. Oh, we hit our land. That's neat. Still will struggle versus Teferi. Not drawn any of our answers yet. But we're not 100% dead to Teferi. We just struggle versus it. There's a good chance that I was supposed to downtick the Karn there, so that they couldn't do this exact play. I didn't really mind if they did this exact play though, because I had this play. I don't really want that Karn back.
Beasts. No one knows the wilds like I do.
Guess I'll take the forest. I was really hoping to hit a Carnage there.
We need to move quickly.
Main phase Chemister's Insight, interesting.
I've seen things that would break someone.
Strike
like you.
2, wow. Was not expecting to swing and miss twice. Sure.
Let's skip to the good part.
That was a great draw.
wilds are my shield.
Still haven't got our prize. We'll draw the cards first. Then we'll trophy this. And then we don't need that anymore. Wait! Oh! What a tilt! I wanted to do that whenever tapped out! That's bullshit! I didn't end my turn! I didn't click this crap. I should have got priority back. I'm fucking livid.
That didn't pan out. Let's take it.
What the fuck did I do wrong? I'm actually mad right now. You're gonna hear cussing. What the hell did I do wrong? Why is this game programmed like that? That's just horse shit. I don't even care if it was my fault. It's still horse shit. How does it harass you, non-damn stop, and give you priority a million times, but not even give you priority during your own end step? Yeah, it was during my end step and I didn't get priority back. Even though I hadn't even clicked this little thing, to my knowledge. I'm pretty sure I just hit space once. Maybe space does something that I don't understand. It passes priority. Doesn't mean it passes until end of turn, does it? I just gave them priority. What's wrong with that? Because of settled wreckage, I don't think I can send a Reaper. I'm just gonna slam it. I don't really care. This game's integrity's already ruined anyway.
Strike me, and you strike nature.
Well, I'm not confused. I just think I think it's horse shit. Put 9 cards on the bottom of our library, and none of them were a Carnage Tyrant. So we need to be drawing into our 2 Carnage Tyrants pretty soon. Again, I'm going to save the Midnight Reaper. Alright, cool. Maybe I can play a Karn or something now. Guess that means they have Cleansing Nova. Well, what I did was clearly part of the rules. Like, I wasn't trying to break any rules. I knew exactly what was going to happen that turn, and it's how I was playing it that way for a reason. I knew he was going to use the Chemister's Insight. And if he didn't, that's why I put the backup upkeep up here. To stop during his turn. Alright, we'll quit. I don't want to log out right now. I'm actually just mad. Physically mad. Like, it feels like I wasted my entire time playing that game. I didn't load the right version of the deck either. This Death Gorge Scavenger is not supposed to be in the deck. It's supposed to be another Plague Crafter. So I even looked, but I didn't look at the sideboard. That's my fault. Sorry, I don't want to put Assassin's Trophy in. Oh well, I'll put it in anyway. Get rid of my mana producers, because they suck to draw late. Get rid of my cast down, get rid of my Assassin's Trophy. Rid of one contempt and one find. Where's my find? Oh, it's up here. You can say quit playing on a bad format all you want, Murph, but you do realize that this is going to be the only format available at some point, right? Like, MTG Moto, MTGO will not exist, and Paper Magic will not exist at some point. You can just book it. Those two things will not exist at some point. Now, that point could be 20 years down the road. It could be 2 weeks down the road. I don't know. But at some point, this will be the only Magic they are. And I'm sure what happened was me not being familiar with the program itself, right? I'm going to attack first to see if it's seal away. It's not seal away. This is better versus Clarion, but it's worse versus Syncopate. Let's get Syncopated. But he's not talking about standard, he's talking about me playing arena specifically. He's basically saying I should play Magic Online. But yeah, that's just Murph being Murph. Boo. I'm gonna play this one even though there's a good chance it has a counter spell, but I can play double spell next turn. Oh wow. No counter spell?
Let's tear this
Feels great to be great. Just give us that carnage. Let's get this game over with. No, I love Arena. I love Arena. Like I said, I'm sure what I did was my fault. But even if it was my fault, it kind of aggravates me just because it's not intuitive. Yeah, so we're going to start with this.
Come to me.
I don't think this game would be losable right now if I had the right cards in my deck. Like, if I just had double Plague Crafter, I think I'd win this pretty easy. The fact that I can't put a second creature out right now is really bad. Assume they're going to tuck this. Oh,
No time for
they're
a
going to
break.
tuck this. Look for another counterspell.
I've seen things that would break someone like
I think
you.
I want this land. Nice, that was perfect for us. That's kind of why I took the land.
Evil must not be tolerated.
I'm actually going to do this, which seems really, really weird, because I want a creature in play at the end.
Solutions must be built.
So I want to kill his Teferi, and I want to play Crafter out, just in case he has another Teferi and has to tuck Vivian not to lose.
I know my responsibility.
Yeah, JJ. That's what I wanted.
Not what people think.
Which you always get, by the way.
A curious choice. I'm too old for this.
Guess I just play this? I don't know. I'll play these. I want to look for a land. That's kind of weird, because if I keep this, then I can't get my land. The entire reason I was making this play in general was to get my land. Well, I'm not getting rid of a Carnage Tyrant. I'm just not. They can beat a Carnage Tyrant, they can beat a Carnage Tyrant. I don't even care if they have settled a wreckage here, I don't think. I'll attack with the two biggest. It's fine. Why can't I click my lands? Let me click you. Thank you. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7. Guess I'm just gonna go up with you again.
Good choice.
Put down a monstrous friend. Not changing anything from the play to the draw. I think we should have 2-0'd this match. We'll keep it, but it's on the weaker side. I mean, it's a good hand, it's just not like the nuts. I'm pretty happy with this hand. Fine Finality's a little weak, sided one out, but every other card that we have. Yeah, I know. Like, we were in our end step. I know that. I know what all that is. Don't care if he counterspells this. Don't care if he untaps and casts Deafening Clarion. Either one. It's fine. He's missing a land again, which means he has a ton of nice spells. But we're going to tell him to counterspell something every turn. It kind of sucks. I wish they didn't have the one that had Surveil, because I don't want them getting another land. They kept the card on top, so this is going to be a land. for Rackle Dackle. Go ahead and get our instant value.
Let's see if you're worthy. Sometimes restoration means retribution.
Hope they don't have to ferry, but if they do have to ferry, we still get to kill it with the Wild Growth Walker. Another one of those, but they don't have a dive down. They've already played a tap land. We have at least one removal spell, and we can potentially draw another. It's bad that I want both of these. I'm going to keep the Playcrafter for later in the game. Start with you. Nothing that I want to get back out of there. Fast turn. If the situation comes back up again where I even have an instant in my hand and we can even check, we'll mess around and see if we can figure out what happened.
Balance comes.
Alright, well, I'm going to take that one. I actually think I want that. I'll play this one too. Again, I still want that. I don't care if he kills my things because of the finality. I don't care if he's got a settle. Or a silhouette or anything. Alright, well, I'm going to start with this.
You can't stop nature.
Take them in, that Reaper. Target their face. Assume this gets counterspelled. Oh no, it gets Chemisters inside it. So now we get even more options. They didn't leave blue up. They're done. Alright, I guess we'll never find out. We had the 3-0 round one. At least it wasn't a play mistake. I knew what I was meaning to do. I apparently just didn't know how to do it on the client. The casual 3-0 round one. And yes, I'm aware that we didn't necessarily win, wouldn't have necessarily won that game, but... hand's fine. It's not perfect, but it's fine. I'm hungry. Uh-oh, no Lana War Elf one time? Oh, this is probably even worse. I take it back, play Lana War Elf. My deck's not good versus this deck. No! Bring Lana War Elf back. Wait. I have Lana War Elf too. I didn't know that these decks played Lana War Elf. Boom. I guess we'll play this. If I had a land, I would guarantee play the Lana War Elf. But since I don't have a land, I want to play this thing. Hungry, I'm Josh. I am pretty hungry. I haven't ate since like 7 or something, which in Fat Man years I realize is just like 6.5 hours, but in Fat Man years it's like days. I'm punished for my very likely play mistake. We battled though. I need to start using the space key more often. I have some chips over here, but I'd bust eardrums chomping on them. I got a big piece of steak sub in the fridge. I'm gonna celebrate it when we get our 5 wins. Let's click. Get out of here, Tristani. Don't care about you. I'm trying to click our friend. Get. Oh! You saved the scorpion. That's bullshit. I saved the scorpion. I guess I'm just passing. A lot of cards in their hands still. I'm sitting over here like, please don't hurt me. Oh no! So Johnny. That resolved.
Together, we are unstoppable.
Might do some gambling depending on where he puts these counters.
You are capable of more than you assume.
Yeah, I'm probably going to do some gambling now. This would die either way, so I can see my card before I decide what I'm going to contempt. I think I'm still contempting that. Ooh, rewarded. Rewarded. Nice follow-up, brah. We'll slam this. If they have, like, March into Flourish or whatever, this dies, but we don't. Just gonna try to set us up with a Jade Light Ranger or something for the following turn.
Balance comes.
Not a Jade Light Ranger, but something I might keep anyway. No, I'm just gonna take the safer card. And hope that they don't have March into March. We can't beat double March. Could be single March. We beat Conclave too, because we have like another Vivian. We can get around to killing it later or whatever. I'm just gonna play you and tick you up. No, I'm not. I think it's just better to get the Carnage Tyrant out at this point. Start working on getting the game over with before they do draw into the cards that we actually can't beat. They didn't sack their Evolving Wilds. Not sure what the merit of keeping that is in this match. We're gonna sack it now. I'm not sure of that merit either. Yeah, well, we're gonna battle. See what they do with their mana. So we're at 15. They could make 1, 2, 3, 4 tokens. So they have 5 attackers for 15. So if I have any one blocker, I don't die to Flourish. Okay then. This is good enough. Doesn't die to Flourish. I kind of do too, Murph, but I would definitely split it, JJ. I've got some chips and dip too, so Mom's making sketty in the morning. It's a good place to be at my house right now. There's no sweets in the house though. The only thing sweet in this house is me. Alright, so versus a tokenish deck. I like this. I like these. They usually have enough planeswalkers and stuff that those are fine. I typically take Karns out on the draw. Take Midnight Reapers out usually. I think this cast down's bad too, but I don't really have another card in this build to bring in for the cast down. Don't think these removal are good. Don't think this is good. Don't think this is good. So it's like between Deathgorge Scavenger, Eldest Reborn, and Address. I'm just gonna go with Address. It's got mushrooms on it though. I know a lot of people don't like mushrooms, so I've got to warn you. I am a fan of the Mushroomerinos though. Land or elf. Swamp? Not a swamp. Guess I'm gonna get rid of that. Another Llanowar Elf? That's not very good. That's also not very good. Boom, baby. You're not a land. Hey, you're our swamp. I attack. Because there's a good chance that he has a Tristani or something and I'm probably not blocking. So I think it's just better to attack and be ready to choop a Tristani. Conclave. About that. This hand does not seem great. Ooh. Boom. Get him. Still have an Assassin's Trophy for like a Lyra or something if they randomly have it. I did. I never remember to put them in my deck. If I don't forget, I'll go ahead and switch all my decks out with them when we get done with this match. You're number 7. So as of right now, we do not have the Ascend yet. Probably should have attacked that last turn as well. Sure. Okay. Will block if he attacks. Pay your 4 life to kill my Chupacabra, please. Yes. That's just lovely. Here's a dinosaur. When dinosaurs fight vampires and elves. Sounds like the making of a hell of a movie. Going to attack. Do not care if they have Settle. We have another Carnage. I'd be a little bit more protective of the other one, but I don't care about this one at all. Like, they could even, like, maybe make me sad. I have to click this button. He has another. So we have 8 now. We ascend next turn, so we have a one-sided Golden Demise. That's pretty nice. Alright, so let's begin with your face. Your face. Let's second with this. City's Blessing, fam. And it was safe to do that because even if he had some kind of random instant or whatever to make us lose a permanent, we could kill one of these in response and keep our 10 permanents. So, we didn't have to worry about that. What's our card? Ooh, Highland Lake. Did I really not have 4 Highland Lakes? Alright, so while we're thinking about the elf thing, let's go ahead and switch that out. We ballers now. Have 2 more green decks, don't I? Elf. Imagine if you could put 8 elves in your deck because the game was programmed weird. And last but not least, I can actually probably just delete this build of the deck. This build is very outdated. It is the one that we 5-0'd with on stream because I accidentally loaded the wrong one. Actually, let's do this too while it's on my mind. Let's fix that sideboarding error. I didn't have the other plate crafter at the time, but I've since opened 2, so we good there. This sideboard is just the same sideboard because I cloned the deck. Even though this is the best of 1 build, so. Everything's fixed. I don't have any of the full art planeswalkers. I'm a little jealous of that. I would like to have them. Hey, that's for a winner. This hand's weak. I'm not gonna mulligan it though. No, I don't. No, I don't have the full art ones. I'll double check when we get out of here, but I'm pretty sure I don't. I know I don't have Vraska. I just put Vraskas in a deck the other day. Me and my opponent do not have great hands, but his hand seems better than mine. Yes, this card that I'm going to sideboard out. Let's go. I don't think so. I think you had to do something to get one. I could be wrong. Like I said, we'll find out in a minute. Is it bad that I kind of want to block even though this just dies? Okay, well, that works too. I'll just not get my free card. Boom. Boom, baby. Up she goes.
Every fight makes me stronger.
Well, I've had the game since the beginning of beta, so I'm almost positive I do not have them. Well, like I said, we'll double check in a minute. I can't check in the middle of a game, unfortunately. Hopefully they attack and use a lightning strike here. I would like them to waste as much of their damage as they can.
You'll have to do better than that.
Well, I log in every single day. I do my dailies every single day. I wasn't doing my dailies every single day during the beta, so like maybe that happened during the beta sometime. Oh, I thought he was just going to kill this.
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
I guess I'll take this one. It was weird that he shocked that. I'm almost positive I don't. Up we go. Wild Growth Walker time.
The wilds are my shield.
None of these are Wild Growth Walker. Get those silly things out of my way. Opponent's done. Alright, what do I like versus Mono Red? It depends on what version of Mono Red they're on, but in general I like this, these, and this isn't supposed to be in my deck, but it's probably good enough. Sometimes I like Golden Demise, but I don't know if they're on that build of the deck. Cards that I definitely don't like Karn. Definitely don't like Midnight Reaper. Probably want to cut one Carnage Tyrant, but that's less clear. Generally cut one Carnage Tyrant when I'm bringing in the Relic Seeker. Could take out the 4 elves because we're definitely on the draw and they're so bad versus Chain Whirler. Which one of these cards come in if I'm going to take out the elves? Really just don't want you on the play. I'm gonna bring you in, I guess. You're still a removal spell. Kind of a really, really bad one, though. Might try to Karn on the play. Not sure. This is one of the matches where I really wish I had Bronodons in my sideboard, which is something I was mentioning earlier, that, like, the one thing that I think Ginger has that I really, really love as opposed to this build is I absolutely love the fact that he's got a couple Brontodons. They're just super helpful in matches like this. Well, that's kind of awkward, because if I want to play a turn 2 Wild Growth Walker, I have to play that. It's often right not to play a turn 2 Wild Growth Walker, though, because they have so many removal spells for it. But the way this hand looks, I think I'm actually just not going to play it. I'll try to play it on turn 4. Dragon's Horde. Alright, well, they're obviously playing something that I didn't think about, and if they're going to waste the majority of their turn killing a Wild Growth Walker now, I think I'm in for that. Well, that felt pretty neat. You got a Lightning Strike, you got a Lightning Strike. I'm not going to do about it. So I thought they were playing the red aggro deck. They are definitely not playing the red aggro deck. So I can sideboard significantly differently for game 3, which is really sweet. Like, my Playcrafters get better now, my Eldest Reborn gets better now. Just in general, my deck gets a lot better versus this type of build. That definitely stays on top. It's going to be hard for them to beat just running Carnage Tyrants unless they have enough mana for think I'll just take the 5 damage. Wait. I think I'll just take the 5 damage. I'm gonna kill this thing. And I can take the 5 damage now, while putting a 3-turn clock on the table. Don't even really care if I go down to 10 here. They don't add anything to the board. Like if they don't add anything to the board, I would even just cast a second Carnage. They're going to spend 2 removal spells to kill that. The shock would have done 2 damage to us. So they spent all of their mana to put us at the exact same life total we would already be at. Alright. Good luck, friend. That's a 6/6. It's not bad. It resolves. They trade. It even says auto passing here. I can't wait to watch my replay and see what I did wrong. And it won't let me pass through this. Do I have anything that I want to get back? Sure. I'm going to use this just so it will stop asking me for priority. I don't know why I'm actually getting that back. I don't think I would ever play it. Alright, can you beat another? Opponent, can you beat another? Another demanding dragon would be pretty good right now, actually. No, that card doesn't do anything. We were already lethal with the finality. This is just less clicks. Hey, Beastie, what's up, man? Long time. Alright, so let's go see if we have those planeswalkers Murph was talking about. I'm pretty confident that I don't, but... Do not have Veraska. Do not have Teferi. What was the other one you said? Rao? Crafted some Raos. I didn't have one then. I don't have Rao. Alright, anyway, back to our tournament. I mean, I was playing. I didn't get them. Maybe I had to enter some code or something. I don't know. I was playing almost every day. Well, not almost every day. I was playing every week at least. Well, I mean, I wasn't too stupid to follow instructions, because I did not know about this. I can't follow instructions I haven't been told about. I did not know they gave them out at any point. They did not email me a code. So, I did not get the instructions you're talking about, sir. But it's fine. I'm not complaining about it. We're just talking about it. Don't really care that I didn't get them. It would have saved me one mythic wildcard. I check all of my emails from them because being a streamer means I have to. They send me information you don't get. Put that in the graveyard. I wonder if I can even call myself a streamer. I'm not really a streamer. This was a play mistake. I should have technically cast Motherland World first. I stream, but I am not a streamer. There is a difference. Guess there's no reason not to play around a Syncopate, even though they're very unlikely not a Syncopate deck. That would have been long deleted, my friend. Karate chop. I did the same thing again, by the way. Yeah, just make a 2/2. Nope, cannot make a 2/2. I forgot about Spell Pierce. That was a play error as well. I play really bad. I'm not going to win this game. As far ahead as we've been, I don't think I'm going to win this game. I guess I have to leave that on top of the library. I think it's worth just sending that guy in to die because there's some percentage chance that he kills this next turn and then I wouldn't get to draw that extra card. Though, if I was guessing how I expect this game to play out, I expect that I'm going to cast this Finality, he's going to have a Dive Down or a Spell Pierce, and I'm going to lose. Well, Dive Down, Spell Pierce wouldn't do anything. So I may not cast it on principle, because I don't want to die to a Dive Down. Yeah, just not going to let myself die to a Dive Down. I don't think I want you. Looking for a decent card right now. I'll keep you. So now we're just trying to fade Niv Mizzet, I guess? Like no land, no Niv Mizzet, that would be good. There's the land. There's an Enigma Drake. So kind of dodge that bullet. That's kind of sweet. I don't want you. Could have left it on top to make this a 4. I think I punted that turn too. I think I'm willing to trade those two away now. I don't care if he blocks this and dives down. Would suck if he had a shock over here, but it wouldn't be the end of the world because I don't value the Land of Worlds very highly. Actually sequence this properly this time, assuming we get the chance. Oh well, we're just keeping that all that anyway. I've not played this game well. I don't deserve to win it, but I feel like I'm in a fairly commanding spot. Hey, yeah. Didn't deserve that. I played that game really poorly. Got to talking to Murph and kind of like mentally checked out, and that's not an excuse. This is another game that I wish we had our Plaguecrafter instead of our Deathgorge Scavenger. But anyway, in general, I like Duresses versus them. Whoops. Did not mean... I like that too. But I like the Plaguecrafter, like the Reborn, like the Vraska. I don't like the Assassin's Trophies a whole lot, but they're probably going to be better than the Deathgorge Scavenger. Always take out the finalities. There's just too much mana, and because of Dive Down and Spell Pierce, they rarely resolve. Take out Midnight Reapers. Take out Karns on the draw. Typically take out an Assassin's Trophy as well. I'd probably take out one of this elf, probably, if I had the other Plaguecrafter. But I don't, so here we go. It was a pretty hard match. I gotta play it better. I probably won't win game 2 and 3 if I don't play better than I did that game. Sounds fine. Yeah, take out the fines because they're a Spell Pierce deck with negates and things like that. So it's like really hard for our 6 mana to matter. They don't have a lot of removal, and a lot of the removal that they do have is like Lava Coil. So they're not really putting a lot of our creatures in our graveyard. I mean, sometimes like you want one for like turn 8 or 9 in case they had Starve Extinction. But for the most part, it doesn't kill their Drakes, and you're not really getting much value out of getting your creatures back. I'd rather play this. It gives me the option to be able to kill a Drake on 3 if he has it. No, this isn't a control deck. This is like the Andrew Jessup's blue-red Drake deck. Like, they typically only have a couple Spell Pierces, a couple Negates, sometimes like one Disdainful Stroke or two. But like, there's rarely Syncopates, there's rarely Ionizes, there's rarely Sinister Sabotages. So like, you usually only have to worry about maybe a couple Strokes or something out of the sideboard, and maybe a couple Spell Pierces out of the main deck. But they don't, in general, they typically don't have a lot of counter spells. Now, this guy could be playing a completely different build, but we didn't see any counter spell in game 1 other than the Spell Pierce. So I assume they're not on a different build. It's kind of weird that they shocked. I wonder what they're going to cast. They're just not going to cast anything. It's odd. So they're not the complete Jessup build then. That's interesting. They could just be the Phoenix build then. I think it's right to kill that. I think I want to use the Plate Crafter to kill it. And just get in for 2. I think I'm just going to sack the Plate Crafter. I know it attacks for more, but it also dies to shock, and I want my mana, and I think Wildgrowth Walker's insane here. Yeah, I'm exceptionally happy that Logan qualified. Like, I wanted Hilmer and Andrea 1 to qualify so bad. They had to play each other in in the top 4, and I was just like, no, no. But it paid off. I question them killing the other one, or not killing this one, especially if they're about to miss a land drop. Logan is just a class act, though. Alright. With the amount of lands they have and the fact that we still have 2 removal spells in my hand, I'm going to assume that we've just locked ourselves into the next round. Yeah, I thought Manguchi was going to win game 2 and then just, nope. Nope. The explosion. The expansion explosion. Game over. Logan's draft deck was pretty tight, though. Like, it was. If I do this, I can also play this. It's better to sequence it this way, though. We might show them less information. Oh, no! No, Magic Online, you tapped my swamp. You tapped my swamp, Magic Online. Oh, what a dagger. That could be a game-costing mistake. That's my fault for using the auto-tapper. My fault for using the auto-tapper. I know what I did wrong there. Oh, savage. I didn't know you actually played Magic. The hero we deserve. I guess I still attack with these 2. Could attack with this too, I guess. It's not blocking it, so. Shocking our head, sure. Casting dive down. Hopefully he doesn't have 2. He does. That's unfortunate. So we could have very well lost this game because of the auto-tapper. Or my misplay with the auto-tapper, I should rephrase. They probably don't have a 3rd dive down, but they could easily have a 3rd, like Disdainful Stroke. They need a removal spell now or they're just dead, and if they have a removal spell, they probably don't have the mana to stop a Choop from killing them. Or they could, like, have an Electromancer or something. Let's start with this one. Alright, so they're still dead. So my player didn't cost me this game, which is nice. Oliver's a pretty lit guy too. I miss his streams. I realize that all the pros, you know, like not everybody has time to just sit here for hours, but I feel like a lot of those guys would have been pretty successful if they just tried it a little bit more. But I guess it could have been affecting Logan's hourly. Or they could just be like me. Like when I play Magic, I play a lot off stream because I also like watching streams of movies while I play and stuff like that. Or like being in Discord with my friends, and I can't do that while I'm streaming. Mulligan. Sounds good. Don't think I want that. If I was on to play, I might have kept that. Uh-oh. This isn't the deck that you usually want to pay 2 life versus. Hope that MPL isn't just all people playing Arena, or I hope Arena gets significantly better. It's weird to me. They didn't play anything? So maybe they're just going through Opta DOT? Yeah. Where to find weed locally. That's pretty good. I guess I'm just gonna play this and bash. Oh, it's got a pretty good hand so far. They're playing the maximize velocity build, I think. This is gonna be a match that I have to be careful about. Hopefully they just play like... Oh, wow. They're not playing anything. Nice. No, lava coil one of our friends. That was one of our friends. You rude, rude human. Enjoy the pounding that our Midnight Reaper is giving you. Is Midnight Reaper a zombie? It is. It is a zombie. The opponent's getting really close to flipping that. They have negates in their deck, too. They have a smorgasbord of things. Are we going to get velocityed? That's not a velocity. Huh. Think I would rather play this one. Looks like they have dive down, so I'm glad we chose the one that added to the board. No attacks. Could lose this game. Especially if they have Nivy this turn. Just a crackling Drake. We're dead. If they attack, we're dead. Because it'll be way too easy for them to get 2 things the following turn. Way too easy. And they could just have, you know, a dive down this turn. But if for some magical reason they don't have to dive down this turn, it's just going to be way too easy for them to have it next turn. Like, they only have to cast 2 spells and we're dead. Or 1 spell if it's a shock. And we know they don't have lands. Alright, so that's a shock, and the game's over. So on the play... where are you at? Eldest Reborn and this thingy. Again, I would typically bring him other Playcrafter, which is in the other build. Cards that I take out the Midnight Reapers. Where are you at? take out the fines. I usually take out the Assassin's Trophy and then like a couple of elves or something, but I'm gonna take out the Karns. Were you able to help them get their weed? That is the real question. Are you a drug facilitator? Facilitator? It said tater. Now I want french fries. Unfortunate. Yeah, let's rally. Sounds pretty good. I sequenced that poorly. Should have played this first, because if we revealed a land... if we revealed a land... we didn't have to show it to him. I keep looking at my Carnage Tyrant. Stop that. Don't look at my Carnage Tyrant. Smash your face in. Headache costs, of course. Fair. Well, I don't care about that. But I got Rekilling Phoenix. Not a fan. I don't think I care about the Essence Scatter. Really have that many things to cast anyway. My plan this game is Carnage Tyrant, so... They're gonna kill this now. It's fine. Nobody cares. Delaying the inevitable, friend. You're gonna get got. Sure. A lot of resources to kill this. Alright, well, we're both walking on eggshells now, but I've got a Carnage Tyrant. At some point, this Carnage Tyrant's gonna dance. They also have to kill the Merfolk Branchwalker, or they're just dead. Alright, that's a good one. Are you dead? Let's find out. Well, it looks like they drew a Spell Piercer, a dive down. Sure. Are you dead? If first you don't succeed, are they dead the next turn? Our opponent says a good game. Alright. Round 5, game 3. Our opponent mulliganed that game and was on the draw. Did I change anything from the play to the draw here? I don't think so. I think I still just don't want Karns. Maybe I can cut one of these on the play, or on the draw. Nah. Alright, well, if we lose this, we have another round to play. This is pretty long. And if not, we're done for today, fams. Can't believe it's almost 2 a.m. Kind of want to watch a movie before bed, but I also kind of want to get up and play the Legacy Challenge. International traveler with measles. Measles. Stockton, New Jersey, apparently. We're all going to die. I think I'll keep this hand. It's not great, though. I'll go ahead and use one of these now, just because I want to see if they have Search for Ascanta or a treasure map. Nice. Feels good. Oh, that was a play mistake. I should have just cast Force. I think I'm gonna duress them again. Guess I'll take the opt now. That's a pretty good one. That was a pretty good one. I have to shock. I still have this too. Think I'll keep that. Just cause gaining 6 life and getting another potential 4-free is pretty decent. But this game's kind of spiraling out of control. Oh. This game's done for. This card's too good. Too good. They can't attack this turn though, so that's nice. I guess I have to keep that one. Definitely attacking with this. No, I'm not. I probably should have attacked and bluffed, but I don't think they're calling it anyway, so. Card 5. Oh, what a savage draw. Come on, homie, don't draw every creature in your deck. Well, we are SOL now. Our Carnage Tyrant's not even good anymore. Looks like we're going to have to play one more round. They kept one of those too, which is bad for us. Just turn them all sideways. Trying to make sure that I get some damage in case I draw the right spells. It's fine. What channel is it on? I've not heard of it, unless it's one of those. I don't have the. Probably don't have the channel. Please, not another creature. But no, I've not watched it. Think I heard of it. Oh, yeah, I don't. Not watched. For sure. Yeah, I do not have that. Probably won't get that either. I thought about getting the Disney one when it came out. Dive down, so that's a game. Can't win now. Can't think of anything that would win now. Certainly not a Llanowar Elf. Alright, we're dead. We're just going to attack for the fun. Yeah, I probably enjoy it, but I'm poor white trash and I don't have a job, so I got to spend my money wisely, so to speak. Or frugally. Is frugally a word? No, frugal's a word. I don't know what I could draw now and win. Maybe if I'd drawn another Carnage Tyrant instead of the Llanowar Elf, we would have had a chance. Mission briefing. That's a wild one. There's no card in our deck that has anything now. Yeah, but that's still stealing tacos. I can't do that. Can't do that. Alright. Let's just go ahead and go to the next game, or next match. We're about 2 hours in anyway. Oh, we hit a mythic. It's the apex of power. Cool. Alright. Let's do this. It's all on the line. I need to post a bunch of YouTube videos tonight too. But I gotta be honest, I'm lazy. I will play first. This is a rough one, but I'm gonna keep it. This was probably a mulligan, but we have so many good 2-drops and 3-drops that I figured I'd gamble. Problem is, a lot of our 3-drops can't even be cast. They just have 2-drop, 3-drop, or SOL. Since we were really banking on this Carney. This little Carney here. Huh. I meant to say Karn, but I said Carney. Weird. I think I block. If I block, that helps protect Karn. I think helping protect Karn's fine. And we might not get a chance to block on a following turn because of things like Chupacabra. Ooh, that's a nice. Well, you're just worse now than contempting that and then playing Vivian, right? Yeah, I think that's just worse. There you go, friend. I'll make it easy on you. Excuse me.
How this thing, you can't stop nature.
So it's pretty easy for them to have a contempt back. Oh wow, no contempt back. Running hot, fam. Please no Helldust Reborn back? Okay, they definitely had a spell.
Like I do.
The fact that they didn't play a spell just means they drew contempt. Or not. It means their hand sucks. Yeah, their hand just sucks. Well, didn't expect that. Anyway, excuse me, I like this, I like this, I like these. Oh, I like this. Cards that I don't love the cast down. Hey Brett, what's up, man? I don't love the Karns on the draw. Don't love the Wild Growth Walkers either. What's better, one Wild Growth Walker or one Karn? One Wild Growth Walker. I'll definitely bring the Karns back in on the play. Just don't really like them on the draw, because if your opponent goes like 2-drop into 3-drop, into 4-drop, or like 2-drop into 3-drop into Chupacabra, you just have so many lines of play that means you can't even play your Karn. And besides, you only ever need one Wild Growth Walker. You'll always draw it. It's the rules of physics. Or of attraction, whatever you want to say. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one too. It's unfortunate since we only have a Relic Seeker in our hand. Yeah. Well. No, not a Chup. I was really looking forward to casting this on turn 4. No! This is bad for us, especially if they have a land. Can I just play this in this spot to save life?
wild animals I meet, my newest friend.
I like just saving life here. Makes our Carnage Tyrant a lot better. Oh, we didn't get to save the life though. So now we're dead if we play this. They only have one removal spell in their hand. So I don't think we can win this game anymore without drawing exactly Finality. We can win if we draw Finality.
I didn't come to help, but the wilds are my shield.
We might not be able to win at all now. Don't care about that. It's just going to get ate by Llanowar Elf. I don't understand why people bring these in. I think they're actively very bad here. Dealing 2 damage to me. Doesn't feel like the best thing you can do. Could attack this and play this and kill this, which gives him something to do. Just jam this. Try to block. I think this gives us more options for the following turn.
Meet my
Like, hopefully they don't draw their own Carnage or have their own Carnage. That's not a Carnage. That's a Carnage, though.
I will be the one to die. Fight them, you maggots!
So many things just beat me now. Alright, Deck, you can do it. We need to draw a Contempt. We need them to dodge a second Carnage. Build a pretty big wall. We could also draw an Assassin's Trophy. Not that. I want to look at my cards. Okay. That is none of those things. Start with that. We have to attack with at least 3 things. So 1, 2, 3. I have to attack with all of that to deal 1 damage to that. That seems miserable. Send that. Let's just send the smallest. Because we don't have to send that. We can just send 3. Because if they double block that, they can't block both of those. So I think if we attack like this, we just have to send 3. Oh wow, he's gonna let me trade with this Carnage? Oh, I'm so happy about that. This turn turned out so much better than I could have ever hoped for.
Now we're getting started.
I want to use this. I sequenced this poorly again. I keep doing that. You should always do the explore first. I really want this card. I think it's fine. There's a decent chance that we find a Choop or something. It's gonna make us shuffle with Assassin's Trophy anyway, so. Or likely to if he doesn't draw something better. So I'd rather have it in my 75. Assassin's Trophy doesn't make me shuffle, does it? Yeah, it says may. So I can say no. It's kind of weird. Certainly just killing my elf. Now they don't have enough mana for this, which is why that's so weird. Because we're certainly killing that. We're playing this. Oh, that's fine.
Let's see if you're worthy.
Tapped my mana wrong because of the auto tap, but I'm still fine with that overall. I'm not taking the Memorial to Folly right now because I think it's too dangerous. I think I'm just gonna attack with one thing. And a reason not to attack with 2 is because if he draws a Jade Light Ranger between the Assassin's Trophy and the block, I would be dead. Or the Assassin's Trophy and the double counter, I would be dead. So unfortunately, I think I have to give them at least one more hit here.
Okay, so you've got claws.
I don't want to just die to that. It sucks because leaving this Vivian in play is like pretty impactful with the life total that we're currently at. I don't care about that. Now, if they hit the Jade Light Ranger and still have double removal spell, we just die then. That's fine. You can play around so much, but you can't play around literally everything that they are. Midnight Reaper, that's fine as well. I'll happily double block. So he gets to draw this Vivian. Can't play that right now, which sucks.
I've seen things that would break someone like you.
Take this. Play this.
Show no mercy.
Look at my graveyard. I'm probably going to go ahead and get that back. Could have also, in that spot, got back to Wildgrowth Walker and cushioned my life, and that would have probably been a better play. I think I punted that turn. I think I 100% should have got the Wildgrowth Walker back. That's Dirk Arnish Tyrant. sure.
Going to be like that, huh?
Yep. Finality would be a great draw. Graveyard. Graveyard. So if I kill this and attack this with these two, that's something, but I'm just gonna take this up, I think. I think me and our opponent are both basically playing a game right now where we're racing to finality.
Balance comes.
I love these mirrors. And I think I threw the game away a while ago. Like, I think I can still win, but I think I made a pretty savage mistake a couple turns ago. And I think that's what's costing me so badly right now. I think I had a legitimate chance to win until I punted. I still think I have a legitimate chance to win, by the way. I don't think this game's over by any means. But it's certainly getting worse. Like, this Vivian's insane, and we know he has a second Vivian, and now we know he has an Memorial to Folly as well. Alright, so this is the card I've been looking for. I can save it for a while, or I can get my... I'm just going to get two of my things back. I'm going to get my one Wild Growth Walker back, plus a Jade Light Ranger, and start padding my life total so this game can go as long as I need it to. That's staying on top. That's staying on top.
The belligerent needs her crew. I've seen things that would break someone like you.
Don't care about his Jade Light Ranger. So no, every card in his hand but one. What else is in my graveyard? Basically looking for Assassin's Trophies and Contempts right now, and Finalities. Any other card goes to the graveyard even if it looks reasonable. For example, that card looks reasonable, don't care, it's going to the graveyard. We're at 18 life now. Can we safely play a Midnight Reaper? I think we can safely play the Midnight Reaper now. Yeah, it does if they don't have an answer, but there's a ton of answers in this decks. He's 31 cards through the deck so far, and he's only drawn 2. So there's a good chance that this card or the top card of his library is the answer to this. Well, not the top card of his library. We physically see that it's a Branch Walker, but... And he's got a chump attack he can make next turn where he just sends things into this and gets to draw extra cards. I don't expect this to ultimate. I think our opponent's firmly ahead because I don't expect that to ultimate. But I could be wrong. And I may make blocks where his things don't die.
Nature.
Well, if possible. Alright, well that card does nothing. It takes 10 to ultimate it. We've just now hit 10. This is the first turn we've had 10. When we untap will be the first chance we've had to ultimate it. Alright. We win then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blockers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 blockers it takes, so we're good here. Nice. They drew a lot of cards and just didn't get there. So that was really fortunate for us. But he also kept weird cards on top of his library. So he's attacking me. He's just attacking me with everything, but he's tapped all of his mana, so I don't care that he's attacking me. So I can put you here. I can throw a junky thing there. And they can just draw a bunch of cards. It doesn't matter if they draw a bunch of cards now. I'm going to block all of their things. There's no reason to block with that one. I'm actually going to block with that one either. I'm going to block with this one. Wait, it's not letting me block. So all of their things are blocked and nothing's attacking that. So we're fine. So I take 1 point of damage. Well, and my Midnight Reapers. That sucks, Murph. And because our opponent tapped all of his mana, we don't even have to worry about him drawing an Assassin's Trophy or something. He should have made that attack beforehand and sent some of them at the Vraska to force me to block it. But that's okay. 5-1. So we've went either 7-1 or 8-1 with this deck today, and we went 5-0 with it the last time we streamed it, I think. It's just great. Spell Swindle, come on, big money. Tezzeret. Not that big of money, but it could have been worse. Me Tezzeret, so I own. I think that's 2. Yeah, it's 2. I popped the deck up for anybody who cares. It was this build. The deck's pretty solid. It can get a little clunky in the early game, and sometimes you can get ran over. But other than that, it feels really, really, really good. Not 100% sure about these Karns, though. I seem to sideboard them out a lot. But the build that we 5-0'd with the other day was this one, which has 1 Karn and 1 Vraska, and our Planeswalkers were very good in that event. So I'm not necessarily sure what's best. That sucks, Smurf. Sorry that didn't go well for you. But anyway, so I have streamed a little over 2 hours, I think. Yeah, 2 hours and 20 minutes. So I think I'm going to call it. My friend is doing a 24-hour stream for his birthday. Let's see if he's still on or if he wasn't able to make it and fell asleep. Oh, he is still on, so we're going to give him the host. He's playing some arena right now, some drafts and stuff. LSV is also on if you're wanting to watch some Cube. Looks like he's got a heater on going over there. But anyway, take care and go enjoy Friendo. He streams basically every night, so he's a good person to follow. He's a much better player than I am, though he mostly plays Artifact and is just now getting back into Magic. But take care, everybody, and thank you so much for coming by.